Okay, I was told to pull some cards while I'm sitting here, while I got my little piece of incense burning. So, y'all see where I'm at? Ew, ew. I've been out here for a minute. So on the bottom of the deck is the chariot. Some things is about to change. Some doors is about to open, and some new things is coming in. You may feel a little restless because you kind of feel like, when is it going to happen? You've been waiting. I know somebody been waiting since last year. Like you thought that shit was going to change in December, November, January. Like what the flying fuck. But it's coming. We didn't account for the retrogrades and, elevation. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. So, with that's the message right there for one. Hold on, I'm about to shuffle and see what we get. I'm going to try to turn it around so you can see me shuffling. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. The magician. Hold on. Give us a message, guidance, wisdom, bestow upon us what we need to know in this moment. Let this message touch who is intended to touch. Let it be clear and precise. No tricksters. Woo! Just the truth. Now look at here. We got the Eight of Swords on the sideway. Hold on. Don't let my cards go away. I'm being obedient now. We got the sideways with the 8, right? Five of Cups in reverse. I told you that something is coming to an end. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. That's confusion. Eight of Pentacles. That's the work. And then the Five of Swords. So you got the Fool on the bottom of the deck. I hope y'all can see this because I literally got the camera turned around. So the mission is exactly what I said with the Chariot. Let's start with the Eight of Pentacles. Again, this is probably about work. This is about how you going to bring your money in, what is happening. You know that shift is coming, and you know that it needs to be. Some of you are fighting it, though. Some of you are keep trying to bargain with the universe. You already manifested. You already said this is what you want. You already said this is exactly what you need to do. Don't get scared now. For the ones that is wondering, your relief is coming. I wish I could tell you a date and time. I just know that this is finna fall in your lap. And I really feel like that it's coming in very quickly. Free your mind. Eight of Swords. Don't worry about that. You walking away. This is a good sign. Look, I had the Eight of fucking Swords and the Eight of Cups when I did my reading earlier. Look how these two eights is coming back out. That incense is going crazy. Because it's the truth. You're finna be free of whatever it was that you wondering about. It's finna be done. For those that are still holding on because you're scared, you got the Five of Swords, you got the Five of Cups. Five of Cups was in reverse. So you come into a realization and you're gathering that this change is approaching. But you may be losing hope, and you're not supposed to. Knight of Swords, let that confusion go. It was in reverse. The Fool is in reverse. You may be about to try to do something, or like for instance, this is what I'm picking up, right? You are an entrepreneur. You are while I say entrepreneur, and I saw the word architect. You are an entrepreneur, right? And you've been working in your field, and you've been doing your thing for X amount of years, and then the next thing you know, you feel a shift towards something else, but you're not quite sure what exactly it is, and you just making movements, and the next thing you know, you go put in an application at like Walmart or like McDonald's. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but what you're doing is you're basically trying to tell your manifestations, your spirit guides, that what you want isn't worth it, and you want to walk away. You want to throw in the towel. That's self-sabotage. Don't do that. Walk away. And keep following that path even though you're unsure, which is the message for the collective. Walk the unsure path. Leave the beaten path behind. Stop telling people your business, what your hopes and dreams and ambitions is, because they're going to talk you out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work. So just leave it alone. and walk past it and trust your instinct that it's going to fall into place exactly as it needs to be. You are not forgotten and you'll never be forgotten. Give me one more, Spirit. Look. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups with that Five of Cups again. Spirit said that you may feel like that your cups is empty, but they ain't. You ain't looking at all of them. They may be a little low on the oil, but they ain't all the way depleted. And it's not too late to build them back up and fill them back up again. What happens as I say that on the bottom of the deck is the Three of the Cups. So that is my message. I have been obedient. Love and light. I'm about to go find me some tacos, son.